What's going on YouTube? It's Honey Bear. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over how to use the firing range and use that to better build out your guns for you. So right now we have an M4 here. We've just got it base, nothing on it. We're going to go ahead and go into the firing range. So on controller you do that by holding Y. On mouse and key you can just go over it with your mouse. So we go up to the station here. And you got a short, which is a 10 meter. I'm gonna guess that's 20 meters and probably 50 meters at the back. So I changed my guns over to single fire because I want to know how many bullets it's actually going to take. And since I generally aim for the torso, I want to aim for the torso and figure out how many shots it's going to take. So for my close guy, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 shots for a down. Okay. For my 20 meter guy, 1, 2, 3, 4 shots and he's down. For my far guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots and he's down. So that gives us a baseline with no attachments on the gun whatsoever. And then, just for kicks and giggles, we can see what the recoil is like with no attachments on the gun. And obviously, it's a little crazy for the one deep. Okay, so we get him. So now we kind of have a feel for the recoil. We have a feel for how many shots it's going to take to kill each one of the guys. So we can back out here and go back to the gun. So for any sort of AR, I'm always going to start with an optic. For multiplayer, typically stick to a red dot. Nothing in multiplayer is so far away that you need anything much more than a red dot. I've been using this one a lot, so we're going to put that red dot on there. And then we don't want to put on a larger mag. So we got our red dot and our mag. So let's see if that affected our shots to kill at all. Not there. Not there. Oop, oop. Come on, hit a shot. There we go. All right. So no difference really. So now we're going to go to some things that might actually make a difference. Let's put on a barrel. What I'm looking for with the barrels is obviously what advantages it's giving me. And the last thing I want to do with the barrel is take away damage. So this one's giving me recoil and bullet velocity, which is good. Taking away movement speed and ADS speed. ADS speed is something that this game is lacking, so you want to try to avoid that if you can. This one's giving us ADS speed and movement and hipfire recoil control, but it's actually taking away damage, taking away bullet velocity, so that's no good. So this one again, taking away bullet velocity, taking away recoil for some movement and ADS speed, not necessarily what we're looking for. This one's giving us some damage, range and bullet velocity, which is good. Again, we're sacrificing ADS speed, so if we can avoid that, we want to. This one is giving us bullet velocity, damage range, recoil control, and hip fire accuracy. So that one's a good candidate, but it is taking away ADS speed, so we're going to have to take that into account. This one is just giving ADS speed, hip fire control, recoil control. But again, taking away damage range and bullet velocity. And then the very last one is giving us recoil control and bullet velocity, but taking away damage range. So if we're going to put a barrel on, then we're going to use this one here. So because we don't want to put too many variables on at any given time, you want to add an attachment and then test it again. So let's go back into the firing range. Switch over to single fire. No difference there. No difference there. maybe got one more. Let's count on the distant ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we gained a bullet, or one better bullet at far range. So we're doing good there. Let's check our recoil control. Oop. That was my recoil control. Alright. So we're at 3 attachments now. Suppressors really aren't doing anything in multiplayer. We'll see what that translates to in Warzone, but in multiplayer they're really not doing anything because red dots don't show up on the map if you're unsuppressed. So the next 3 things we're going to look at are our underbarrel, our rear grip, and our stocks. So our underbarrel is one that we know we're usually going to run. Now, I haven't unlocked everything in the game yet, but there are so many underbarrels to choose from. There's just a ton. So what we want to look for is as few cons as we can get while getting as many things added to the gun. And right now we're looking for things like recoil control and ADS speed. So this one's going to take away ADS speed. That's the last thing we want right now. Same thing for this one. This one's got no cons, so that's a possibility. Our walking speed is decreased with this one, but nothing else, so that's also a possibility. Again, we're losing ADS speed. We don't want that right now. The pineapple also takes away ADS speed. We do get quite a bit of other pros with it, though. The operator foregrip only takes away the hip fire walking speed. Bruin, same thing. This is just a shotgun underbarrel. Same thing with that one. And then we're locked out of the rest of these. So the underbarrel we're going to run for now is going to be this SHARKFIN. It's got no cons to it, and we really don't need to add anything to this gun. So let's look at rear grip, see if we can find us some ADS speed. So the XTEN grip takes away recoil control, but does give us some sprint to fire and some ADS speed, which all of the guns in this game desperately need, is as much ADS and sprint to fire as you can get. This does the same thing, but adds a con of flinch resistance, which we don't want, and then this one's doing the opposite of what we're looking for. So we're going to add the XTEN grip, and then we're going to go back into the firing range and see what it feels like. So let's go single fire, see if we did anything here. So we're still 4 shots on the 2 closer ones, 5 shots on the one further away. See what recoil is like. And I was able to hit shots a whole lot easier. So that's how you use the firing range to build out your guns. Another good tool that they added to this game that I think will make building loadouts, especially with as many options as you're going to have, a lot easier as we get into Warzone. So appreciate you guys all watching. If you haven't yet, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're new. We got more content on the way. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Be kind out there. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.